Guys, Shachar Atias, CEO of Hybrid Interaction. We do stuff. Please, the panel, maybe you'll present yourself so we'll get to know each other because it's interesting. And we have 40 minutes. So please start and you can speak slowly if you want.
I will, because some kind of hangover.
Some kind. Which
Yes,
kind?
it is.
It is the kind.
Yes. Okay, so I'm Alex Amerinovich. I'm an affiliate marketing around 15 years, and I did a lot of different verticals like dating, Nutra, iGaming, some fintech, and I'm mostly on traffic side and affiliate network side. And now I manage 2 affiliate networks. One of it is Deep House. We do iGaming. So we have media by team, we have offers which we provide to our affiliates, work with advertisers. So today probably I'll be from traffic side.
Fascinating. Please.
Hello, I'm Kamen. I'm from Deal Machines. We are master affiliate and do connection between affiliates and operators. My background is in the SEO industry for 20 years, in both as an affiliate and in a casino, like internal SEO. So my point of view is from this.
Okay, thank you. And
Hey,
for the
everyone.
jewel of the panel.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Seda. I've been 13 years in regulatory compliance and corporate. So in different industries, started from pharma with my first degree, I'm a pharmacist, and then moved to business and then later legal. And I've joined iGaming for around 6 years now. And since then, I'm regulatory compliance corporate. But 2 years ago, also founded RegTechFlow, which is an operational tool, automates the all workflows that we'll speak later on most probably. And I believe that's it. And pleasure meeting all of you here.
It's a pleasure.
Good morning. I'm Jeremy Costello, head of sales for AffNook, affiliate tracking platform for the iGaming industry. Been in this business for about 14 years, started off in support, moved to fraud and risk, spent about 8 years working as an affiliate manager, buying traffic for White Hat Gaming, BC Games, and other things before moving on to the platform sales side. And very excited to be here.
Igual.
Good morning. My name
IT
is
industry,
Vitaly.
guys.
I'm representing Zenit, one of the biggest aggregator in Southeast Asia and in the global market. My background is going mostly for B2B side of business. I used to work in different platforms and aggregators, partially with some studios. So I will show the angel of B2B side of iGaming here.
Couldn't be happier. If I would have born from another culture, it would have been looked as if I'm smiling. But okay, the objective today is actually to discuss present and future of iGaming, right? So what I would like the esteemed panel to do, and also you guys, to actually provide information that people can take with them tomorrow to the office, meaning not just like agreeing with my, yes, just like be authentic, provide information that is relevant, something that is not just generic, but industry specific. Let's begin maybe by discussing what kind of innovation steps do you apply in your own company currently in order to collectively, considering each one and the specifics head, okay, what kind of, how do you push the industry forward with, the different POVs that you have? Maybe you would start. Deal machine, yes.
Yeah, okay. So what we do in
You have this.
Okay. I hope it's better now. What we do on day-to-day in our site, it's using more and more AI. So to make our work and to help industry do better.
So do you
Like-
develop internal tools or do you
Yeah,
work on
yeah,
item or products that you sell after?
Nowadays, it's pretty much easier to create by yourself with minimal coding skills to create internal tools like Chrome extensions, which I discovered it's really helpful and bypass a lot of, let's say, websites websites problems with scraping if you use Chrome extensions for, let's say, checking a website for broken links or checking some other SEO or some other traffic related things. This is a really helpful tool to do with just a prompt in quote code.
Do you have specific people that do that, or is it an additional task that you give to existing functions in the
Additional task for me because it's interesting to explore more and to find by myself what could be done with those tools.
Got it. Okay, so those there used to be a legend in Google that employees can have 1 day a week, meaning 20% of their work time, to be dedicated to additional whatever innovative projects they want to invest, because that way Google will push themselves forward, because some of the, it's called Google Labs, and some of the things would be adapted by the company and be used later as a product. Only people who worked in Google know that essentially it meant that they worked 120% in order to accomplish that. Okay, so yeah, so we are going through something similar in the company, and we're doing it as additional tasks. As such, we are hiring more people right now in order to ensure that we keep the same level of service to customers, while the senior people will develop AI solutions. Thank you. Jeremy?
Thank you for the opportunity. So there's a couple of ways in which we are preparing ourselves. First of all is we have an inbuilt fraud detection and prevention tool, which is part of our base package. And it helps block or highlight and block fraudulent traffic on 6 different metrics before the CPA is triggered, if you will. So you can actually block it. So that's the first way. And the second way is we are working on a predictive AI model where we can actually take the statistics that the affiliate manager needs and sort of develop a predictive pattern for what the affiliate will look like based on current circumstances. So I think these are the 2 best or biggest opportunities we have going at the moment.
Got it. Thank you. And same question: do you develop it to overcome internal challenges, or do you intend for these to be added as functions or tools that you sell afterwards?
No, these are selling tools, not,
Okay.
not for
So
not internal challenges.
So you optimize your
Yes,
tools.
yes. So
using
we
an
want to
AI?
make our platform
Yeah.
as easy and as functional for an affiliate manager who's working for an operator, just to basically talk to this machine and say, hey, make me a report, of my top 5 most profitable affiliates last month in Mexico, and what deal should I give them in the future, to maximize a 20% ROI. There's a lot of different metrics that you can talk to this AI to get it done.
So what did AI change, actually? Just making it easier, more?
It made it so much easier, where in the old days, an affiliate manager would just download 1 million spreadsheets and VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP and every lookup possible, and to try and see year on year or month on month. And so AI has basically replaced the need for all this Excel knowledge, if you will, because you just speak to it and it does it for you.
Cool. Alex?
Actually, we do on 3 directions. First, our media buy team start working a lot with AI to create some creatives, some videos, some other stuff, some landing pages, etc. And it helps, for sure, to improve some conversion. But also they work, and we work together on optimizing campaigns integrated with some AIs. We start working with Claude, and it seems very promising, but not results yet, which I can say, yes, guys, it works. But anyway, we work on this direction. Second, for our affiliate managers, as I'm from affiliate network, we create a tool which accumulate a lot of data based on their daily dialogues in Telegram with a lot of affiliates, and based on behavior of different our affiliates, their traffic quality, etc. The system AI offer them different list of offers, and it works much faster than they did it manually before, when they go to admin panel and do all this stuff manually. And third, it's analytics. Analytics from all around all the business for me as for CEO at the project. So this is what we do.
Okay. Yes, nobody's analyzing numbers anymore, right? It's not. Yeah. They say that a successful implementation of AI within a company culture increase efficiency 10 times more. Do you have any estimate with regards to how more efficient you are with ever since starting this?
I don't think it will 10 times. And the business of affiliate networks, when you work mostly with resale, it's it's very short lag between your profits or your losses. So on each
it allows you to
each
maintain the
point of
profit.
the
Yes, I
funnel,
understand.
you can increase some kind of percentage. Yep, and in general, it can gives you some result, but it's not 10 times.
Cool. Thank you. Seda?
I truly think, but obviously whatever I'm going to say, it will be mainly for compliance and legal corporate perspective, that the innovation currently for the businesses will be automation. And in almost every industry, but especially in iGaming, when we, be it a operator, platform provider, PSP, or affiliates, our current daily operation is still we are spending a huge amount of time on manual paperwork. And between partners, regulators, banks, and whatsoever. And what we have done on RegTech Flow, we have created an operative system which basically collects the data once for the corporate, UBOs, directors, and then based on the data, we are basically auto-filling and auto-generating all the regulatory partners or whatever application is needed. And when you think of that, as of now, we cut 75% of manual admin work, which saves a lot of time. And that helps for the compliance is no longer for the teams to hire big teams to run it, but we are giving time back to companies that they can focus more on scaling rather than just filling out the same data in different forms and then constantly providing the checklist here and there. So we are at the same time complying ourselves with a lot of regulation because we fall under EU AI Act since everything is in-house because of the corporate data is private. So it's not really easy just to take any public AI, but rather than developing everything in-house just to make sure that whatever data comes in stays in. So that's basically what we are doing.
Yeah, clearly, you're facing challenges that other normal companies do not because of the higher level of security and privacy that are required. But what did AI change in the way, because this was your product even 2 years ago?
Yes.
Okay. So how different is it?
So before, what we were doing, it was like more of a machine learning. So we would give the data, and then the system would only be able to pull the templates, which was trained by machine learning. But what AI changed currently, whatever document you upload, AI is faster reading the document, understanding the content of document, than taking the data, let's say from the contract. It's only able to extract whatever information is needed in order to provide during the audit or license or whatsoever. And that is much, much faster and less error prone that would be done by human. So, and instead of, I was doing that manual 2 years ago, and it would take me sometimes months, depends of the regulated, how regulation or how regulated is the market. Currently, with the system, it's only taking me less than an hour. So when you are thinking of, it's crazy time reduction between 2 years ago and now.
Do you feel that your AI agent feels unhappy because he needs to work in compliance?
Well, that's the hope.
Can Claude quit?
Imagine when I'm thinking of it and the whole idea of why we have created this rectech law, that was my job. So, and if any of you ever dealt with USA, I was like, enough is enough. So I was going through New Jersey and the application form was over 200 pages. And we were literally spending 3 months of applying because the history was 20 years back. And I'm sure whatever AI agent will feel, at least compliance person will feel happier not doing that boring job.
Good. Yes, Vitaly.
All right. I would to divide this question, of implementation AI for two separate environment. One of them is internal, another one is external. It's mainly services for our customers. So for internal part, we implemented AI mostly for our CRM and daily task, of course, and for our product roadmap. And I would say, as Jeremy mentioned, we did not decrease the, let's say, speed of answers 10 times, but we speed up this process 2.5 times. So because we don't need to use, let's say, more people for it, we are using Claude agents. So, and it's very, very helpful. So, and of course, we are using for internal environment for analytics this AI implementation, and it works very good because you don't need to involve such a big resources for checking, I don't know, some of metrics, internal metrics, to provide something like it was in the past. In the past, in general, B2B services, it was like if you want to check some real data, it was almost unavailable because you have to wait. It was not that fast. So we implemented a lot of AI tools right now, and we proved our solution for our customers that right now they are able to check everything in real-time data with all metrics and all of the information which they want to see in their backend or dashboards. Additionally, for the product, it can help, to face or to identify some of issue which can be done on the side of provider. So I would say that implementation of AI can help to decrease the amount of, let's say, man resources, people resources, and to speed up the process and to prove the quality of the product to our customers.
Valid. Okay, thank you. And we've managed to go through the first half. So from this point and on, it's only getting better. The last time the iGaming industry has actually pushed tech forward, okay, you can say, was roughly in the early 2000s, in which we were the only sector that needed website that will work faster and will be able to allow access without being conceived as a denial of service. So, and this is how the web programming languages were pushed forward and actually changed in order to support the capacity of what the industry required. So if we're looking into the future, where do you think development in our industry right now could push or be adapted elsewhere outside of what we do, things that you are exposed to and you think that are innovative, or doesn't have to be things that that you do specifically in your company. Oh, I wish, yes, but let's talk about the future. What do you think we can offer to the rest of the, let's call it digital marketing world? Yes, go ahead.
So
That's the concept.
yeah, so I think what you can do with technology in our niche and what could be adopted in the others, let's say the individual experience in the casinos, for example, like in the lobbies, to create experience only for you based on what you like to play, where you won a lot, what you prefer as a games and everything.
So personalization.
Personalization, which I think with the AI will become better and better with the time, and create something like a custom product for every user.
Okay, so if we compare it to what Netflix has in terms of like presenting to you the content that is in a way, or Amazon, based on your previous behavior.
Yes, but here you also have more interactions in the games, and
Agree.
yeah, and all that data could be analyzed and make your experience better. On other point, let's say for compliancy here, there it's most of it is in the iGaming, and like automation scripts, like apps for checking if your content is compliant for the particular geo and everything. This is also something that I think will be adopted in other industries after time.
That's true. We work in an environment that other sectors don't even know how to enter it, because things are being regulated from various perspectives and according to different rules all the time.
Point.
Yeah. By the way, I do agree that the difference in general between iGaming and, let's call it retail, okay, is that on Amazon you buy a book, so that's a transaction, that's it. It ended, yes. There's no usage. There are no stats about the usage of the book. While we can dive into the activity, slot play by slot play, result of cards after game after game, and really deduct how people interact with whatever operating system there is. Also, of course, with affiliates, when you can track activity on the front end in terms of where do you navigate in order to get the best conversion. So yes, this is something that we probably do better. Any others, Seda?
Yeah, and I agree with you, because I truly believe that optimization, it's very, very important when it comes especially to compliance. But also what I wanted to mention, before I worked in pharma, and just to compare between those two, in iGaming, it feels like we are following not just one or two rules, like that we are following the rules of the marketing, verification, regulation, banking, and there are so many rules at the same time and different countries, and it's very difficult. And on the top of that, the public perception about the industry makes even harder to open a bank account because of the industry hiring. Like that's one of the reasons why also the regulations is changing so fast and then tightening. So there is a lot of happening between iGaming and the other industries. And but at the same time, that's also a reason why iGaming is much, much forward when it comes to technology. It's like immune developed comparing for example, pharma. But in general, I truly believe that in a very short period of time, maybe less than 2 years, I truly think the way AI will be implemented in iGaming will be crazy massive, and then lot of industries most probably will learn from iGaming because the access we have, it's much, much bigger, and the opportunities we have in iGaming is much bigger than any other industry.
Okay, so as early adapters, but not innovators, we will take AI forward in other industries because we will apply it and battle test it
Exactly.
within a very aggressive and demanding environment.
That's
Okay. Interesting. Anyone else? No. Okay, you sure? Maybe. Okay. Let's talk. Let's talk about what's going on recently, or things that have been adapted recently to within our industry. And again, we have different perspectives here. So I would really like to hear, probably shortly, your opinions about newcomers. Let's call it. Sweeps casinos are not really new anymore, but prediction markets are. Are they even part of the industry? How much do you hate them? From, like, from infinity to twice. Yeah, thoughts.
If I could just take this, I could take from personal experience. Lately, I've seen the switch from traditional casino, and then it became crypto casino models, and then sweeps models. But now it seems to be a lot of inquiries from the.
Let me stop you here for a second. Let's just no. I'm not kidding. I'm genuinely interested. Like, where do you see the threshold between traditional to crypto to sweeps? Like, what are the definitions?
Well, the old school traditional casino was a banking or fiat-based casino, right? Then came the generation of crypto casinos,
So
which
it's
is still
just the payment option.
well. There's a whole ecosystem behind it. It's not just a payment option, but
Okay.
for all intents and purposes, it's based on your deposit
Without
method.
one, you wouldn't have the other.
Exactly.
Okay.
So they've innovated. Crypto casinos have innovated their own ecosystem. And then, of course, there are the sweeps casinos, which are very popular now. The trend, in my experience, has been a massive increase in sweeps casinos. And now we have these grab bags or goodie box type
Loot
of
box.
loot boxes, whatever you want to call it. Where they're opening cards and things like this, and of course prediction
It's a game
markets.
of skill.
Yeah, something which is from my generational perspective, I can understand it, of course. But yeah, this is the trend that we are seeing in our industry, of late. And of course, we'll continue to develop as regulation hits us one way. We will go invent something else, to continue.
Everybody loves it.
Sorry, guys, you have 10 minutes left for questions and answers.
Thank you. Alex, do you have traffic for prediction markets? Do you even deal with that?
This is what I want to talk about.
You see,
at
that's a
that
great
moment,
moderator.
in the most cases, we don't have traffic. Yeah, because affiliates work the ways they understand. They know how to create these funnels for regular types of casinos. For sure, as affiliate network, we work with different kind of casinos, and it doesn't matter. And it's good then we have the choice for our affiliates. But the guys nowadays not so convenient or not so flexible to run different kind of casinos. If they can work with some basic stuff, they do it, and they do. For sure, they may test, but if it doesn't convert, so these days for affiliate networks from CIS region, it's not so interesting,
Yeah.
as I see it.
Okay. No, it is correct that specifically the market leaders, they don't need affiliates. Yeah.
For sure.
And the fluid definitions, because it's 2026 and you can define yourself whatever you want, it makes it harder for traffic sources to know what kind of crowd to send where. Because, I mean, is it a casino? What is it? So, yeah, I understand what you're saying. You wanted to say something. Go ahead.
Actually, I want to complete the answer regarding sweepstakes. Actually, we are facing crypto sweepstakes or poly market, all of these markets. I would say that right now, our industry, let's say, try to find out with different niches to attract new generation of players, new kind of players, because all of them previously actually we used to have not the big range of different types of, let's say, I don't know, games of in casino or betting, right? So right now, sweepstakes it's related for another kind of players. And
So,
yeah, sure.
because I'm a dick. Can I say a dick on stage? Okay, so um, I don't think they are players. They're us, Gen Z, okay? Um, uh, okay, so research has shows that younger people, they don't have ordinary work, they don't last at work, they hustle, okay? They have side projects all the time, they try to make money from short term, and when they don't have money, they go back to sleep at their parents. Until they will find something else that will give them, some lucrative income for a while. And I think they see themselves as investors or something different. I don't think they look at it as traditional gaming or risking money the way the others do.
Partially, I agree with you, but let me add that actually it's a good opportunity, to explore something new from the investors' perspective. Definitely, yes. To attract more money, more revenue, yes, I'm sure. But if we are talking about the different generation of players and different markets, I guess that it could be some niches for the new old players, and this just kind of possibilities to, let's say, to increase the volumes with all of them, and to try don't lose the intention of let's say place different bets of these players, and that's it.
We want to go to the audience, but do you have one sentence?
Yeah. I think those new gamblings, let's say like prediction markets and like the social gaming, will move the traditional casinos more in the gamification and get more young generation people in the casinos because with the competition of these new websites, casinos should also innovate themselves somehow. And there will be a battle between VIP clients like our generation one that has money to play with this new crowd where they need more gamification, more social and everything.
And we'll go back to basics, like in ancient sport betting, in which your VIPs or your best, most profitable players are also your highest risk. Questions? Yes.
Diana from Barbara Bank. Carmen, you was mentioning about the personalization of a lobby in the casinos. So my question is, I was wondering, we can just a little bit elaborate on this. How then casinos will be making money out of, the game providers and the lobby? Because let's be honest, this is what they do today. They benefit some certain game providers. They put them on certain places, and those places are paid. So I don't know. Since you mentioned this topic, what do you think will be happening? How they gonna be robbing us?
Yeah. There's gonna be a war between, let's say, paid positions in the game lobbies and to create better experience with the players. But everything is in the middle, I think. So if, let's say, you can monetize a bit of it, and let's say, using the AI with the paid positions with the paid providers, like with
This is not
best games.
personalization then.
Yeah, personalization with their best games and what players are doing. Because also those guys with the best budgets, they have best games, most of it.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I think you're missing the point of personalization.
Maybe, but you know, this is a
It's
bit of my pain right now as we're a game provider and facing a lot the operators, and they are like, oh, today the lobby is AI, or so if you want, you will do this, and this is how much it costs, or like, you know, we will position your game for this much, for that much. And yeah, this is where they
let me rephrase. I know that you are missing the point of personalization, because the concept is not to do it once and that's it. Okay, you will have infinity number of skins representing infinity combination of pushed games. Exactly, that's what she said. So, specific vendors, okay, will be able to push their games on a certain portion of this ever-changing, fluid matrix of front ends, okay? So you will have your shot at some segments at some times. Okay, so it's not that if you're working with a specific technology or an operator and you pay them in order to be in your top 10, then that's it. All the girls, all the players, everybody are going to get it, okay? So yes.
I think if I could add something to that too, I'm thinking you're seeing in our ecosystem, there's a move away from massive iGaming platform providers to operators building their own platform or buying source code platforms, right? So that's one move. Second of all, you're seeing AI companies that are games generation or games companies where you give it 3 instructions and within 3 minutes you have a game of your own. So I think the biggest winners in this or in the future will be the people who own the ecosystem. So they own their own platform, they own their own games, AI studio, whatever you want to call it. They own this, they own their own CRM, they build this. So these are the ones who are going to be winning in the long run. It's not going to be the ones who are paying 12% to this one and 7% to that one and 2% transaction fees and this and that. Is the small guy who is very conservative, who invests in his own, you know, he's not outsourcing anything. Up to and including the affiliate tracking platform in the future is what my opinion is.
Okay, guys, the real winners are you. You've lasted these 40 minutes. I'm proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.